So, und damit sind wir jetzt auch endlich im Spiel und nach der anfänglichen... Und hier wird auf jeden Fall schon wie wild gepinkt und da könnte es jetzt auch schon zur ersten kritischen Situation geben. Allerdings macht Alex da schon den ersten Hit drauf und somit wissen sie, dass da auf jeden Fall schon mal was im Busch ist. Und ja, es wird wie wild gepinkt. Das ist normal, jetzt starten sie beim Blue. Und das überrascht mich hier unten ein bisschen. Wir spielen ja schon auf dem neuen Patch und ganz normal weiter. Und ich bin gespannt, wie gesagt, wie sich Alex hier mit LeBlanc gegen den AP wehren kann. Botlane hat Miss Fortune gerade schon ordentlich Schaden kassiert. War ich gerade zu sehr mit dem Einstellen beschäftigt. Also Miss Fortune hier schon fast down gewesen. Hat auf jeden Fall einen Exhaust kassiert. Da sieht man auf jeden Fall, dass diese Combo Lulu und Ezreal schon wirklich richtig gut reinhauen kann. Und Curse lässt sich ja auch nicht lumpen und spielt wirklich auch aggressiv. Und jetzt macht jetzt die Toplane Diamond Prox bereit, um dort schon mal ein bisschen was gegen Englisch zu machen. Aber dort gibt es auf jeden Fall fette Preise zu gewinnen. Und jetzt geht es aggressiv hier gegen den S. Und der musste dort auch ordentlich Schaden kassieren in der Zeit, wo Lulu Warden war. Aber der Yi macht sich bereit schon für den ersten Tower Dive. Und da geht's auch drauf. Genja kassiert ordentlich Schaden und Lulu kriegt das First Blood. Der Stand-In wirklich mit dem First Blood. Und man hat es in den Comments schon gesagt, dass das Verrückteste wäre, was passieren könnte. Und es ist wirklich wahr geworden. Das ist krass. Und jetzt hier Yi unter Bedrängnis, kassiert er ordentlich Schaden von Alex Itch. Und ja, da kommt Malphite von der Seite, macht da alles dicht. Also, in der Zeit kriegt Darien auf der Toplane auch noch richtig Stress. Amumu kam da seinem Toplaner zu Hilfe. Pusht dort gut in den Tower und Englisch entscheidet sich jetzt erstmal zurückzugehen. Oh, und jetzt geht's schon wieder zur Sache. Genja kriegt da ordentlich Schaden, ist exhausted und muss da aufpassen. Jetzt wird er down gehen, da wird er nichts mehr gegen tun können. Macht zwar noch ordentlich Schaden an S, aber... Und Alex Itch kommt hier mit dem Yi scheinbar sehr, sehr gut zurecht, macht dort ordentlich Schaden, aber da kommt Amumu zur Hilfe und das könnte gefährlich werden für Alex. Ja, kommt dort aber nochmal raus mit Flash. Ganz böse enden können und auf der Toplane ist jetzt Englisch unter Bedrängnis, macht zwar noch guten Schaden gegen Renekton, aber das reicht nicht. Zusammen mit Diamond Prox räumt er dort oben auf, aber Amumu bewegt sich auch Richtung Toplane, na, schwenkt doch um. Wir hätten ihn auch gesehen durch das Wort im Fluss, aber jetzt gilt es natürlich noch den Tower zu verteidigen. Mitte und Botlane wird wild gepinkt, also da scheint es ein bisschen Stress zu geben und jetzt wird es wieder gefährlich hier für Miss Fortune. Die ist schon ordentlich low und auch Nunu steht nicht unbedingt sehr gut da. Und sie machen dort auf jeden Fall ordentlich Druck. Also sie wollen dort nicht nachgeben und sich nicht unterkriegen lassen. Miss Fortune sieht und das spricht in erster Linie für einen Brutalizer und dann den schnellen Black Cleaver. Black Cleaver mit dem derzeitigen Patch auf jeden Fall noch sehr viel Schaden, wird jetzt gemorpht und kriegt das Exhaust und kriegt noch den Heal und stirbt nicht, aber doch durch das Ulti von S muss auch er das Zeitliche segnen. Jetzt kommt Alex Itch mit runter und das könnte nochmal kritisch werden. Ja, aber es klappt nicht ganz für M5. Nur die Botlane läuft momentan noch nicht wie gewünscht. Und jetzt kommt Diamond Prox dazu und man weiß auf jeden Fall, dass Amumu da ist. Und jetzt kommt das Ulti von Amumu und das gibt ordentlich Schaden. Miss Fortune mit dem ersten Kill und Diamond Prox kommt da auch gerade noch weg. Zweiter Kill für Miss Fortune. Nunu geht jetzt zwar down, aber das wird auch noch der dritte Kill für Miss Fortune. Und ja, so haben sie sich das wahrscheinlich auch ordentlich. Und somit werden die Karten dort auf jeden Fall wieder neu gemischt. Und Miss Fortune ist, denke ich, erstmal wesentlich gefährlicher. Und hier starke Aktion von Alex Sitch. Darien setzt den Top Tower hier auch schon unter Druck und der wird wahrscheinlich mit der nächsten Wave schon fallen, wenn nicht schon mit dieser. Diamond Prox kommt zur Hilfe. Also sie wollen den Tower also jetzt definitiv schon down haben. Ja, da geht er auch down. Und jetzt geht es darum, den Drake zu verteidigen, denn das sollte M5 jetzt nicht auch noch abgeben. Und gerade so gedodged hier von Gozo Pepper. Und Lulu kassiert da ordentlich Schaden durch die Miss Fortune. In der Zeit sind Darren und Diamond Prox am gegnerischen Blue. Das geht am Malphite ohne Probleme. Darius macht aber schon ganz guten Schaden. Allerdings hier schön aufgesplittet. Dadurch die Gegner sozusagen ein bisschen abgelenkt. Derweil macht sich auf der Botlane Amumu bereit für den Tower Dive. Und da macht Nunu den Kill und Miss Fortune gegen die Lulu. Wollte Curse erst den Drake versuchen. Der wurde von Genja und Gozo dort abgewehrt erstmal, dass sie sich nicht rangetraut haben. Und jetzt M5 mit dem ersten Drake-Kill. Und das völlig ohne Probleme. Momo steht da bereit am Blue, will dort anscheinend versuchen zu klauen. Schafft es auch. Und jetzt ist die Frage, kommen sie da nochmal raus? Diamond Prox muss da aufpassen, kassiert so viel Schaden von Darius, dass Ulti sitzt. Und auch Alex muss dort aufpassen, ob er da noch wegkommt. Nein, er kommt nicht mehr weg. LeBlanc hat zwar noch den Kill gegen Amumu gemacht, aber kam da selbst nicht mehr weg. In der Mitte macht sich Diamond Prox bereit. Das könnte gefährlich werden. Aber auch Alex Sitch kassiert auch ordentlich Schaden und muss aufpassen. Die geht instant down, das ist also schon mal kein Problem. Jetzt der Flash von Maluno. Und Alex Sitch kommt da gerade nochmal weg. Und auch da ist Darien schon zur Stelle. Malphite kriegt allerdings den Kill. Und somit eine sehr, sehr gute Aktion hier von M5. Und das könnte der nächste Tower werden. Alex Sitch kommt da auch nochmal ins Geschehen. Will also scheinbar da Englisch nur ein bisschen vom Tower weglocken. Ja, in der Zeit fällt auch der Bot Tower. Also M5 jetzt schon mit einem ordentlichen Vorteil. Jetzt kommt auch das Exhaust und mal schauen, ob er da noch wegkommt. Da kommt der Flash von Genja und Lulu wird auf jeden Fall down gehen. Oh, ja doch, da kommt noch der Lasted. Allerdings räumen die da dann auf. Sollte das M5 erstmal noch nicht stören. So, Darien da jetzt nicht unbedingt an der besten Position. Geht dort zum Blue, allerdings ist Diamond Prox jetzt auch zur Stelle. Alex Sitch kommt auch noch nach. Das könnte jetzt ein ganz netter Fight werden. Englisch kassiert auf jeden Fall ordentlich Schaden. Und Malphite muss da auch raus ulten. S kommt auch noch zur Hilfe und S mit einem kleinen Fail-Flash kommt er genau gegen die Ecke. Au, und Diamond Prox kommt dort wirklich weg. Jetzt ist die Frage, schafft auch Alex Sitch es noch in sichere Distanz? Es sieht im Moment nicht danach aus. Er zögert zwar noch die Zeit, aber dafür selbst zur zeitlich gesegnet. Aber derweil auf der Botlane konnte die Miss Fortune wieder ordentlich Druck machen. Mitte werden. Und Yi hat sich hier gegen die Miss Fortune getraut und das könnte ihn das Leben kosten. Ja, aber schön gemacht von ihm. Da kommt noch der Flash von Nunu, aber er kommt scheinbar nicht mehr in Reichweite für den Eisblast. Aber auf jeden Fall muss sie dafür auch sein Ulti zünden. Und jetzt könnte es gefährlich werden auf der Botlane, denn da kommen Darius und Lulu mit hinzu. Und Genji hat auch kaum noch Mana. Also das auf jeden Fall. Jetzt noch der Kill gegen Amumu. Ja, der wird es noch. Aber da kommt der Dunkmaster Darius und macht den Double Kill. Da haben sie auf jeden Fall noch das Maximal rausgeholt. Dragon respawnt. Und da geht es jetzt wieder gegen Darius, aber Darius inzwischen natürlich schon verdammt zäh. Kassiert dort jetzt aber ganz gut Schaden. Jetzt kommt noch das Lulu-Ulti und das ja, wird auch ihn das Leben kosten. Und jetzt geht es direkt auf die Lulu. Es wird dort erstmal komplett ignoriert. Yi kommt jetzt auch noch dazu, aber der kommt jetzt auch schon ordentlich spät. Also das sieht gar nicht gut aus hier für Curse. Yi zündet jetzt das Ulti, wird dort auch nochmal wegkommen, aber das hätte nicht sein müssen. Da hätte Curse sich wirklich schon mal langsam wieder zurückziehen sollen. Da haben sie ihren Vorteil auf jeden Fall wieder ordentlich verspielt. Jetzt Diamond Prox scheinbar mit dem alleinigen Dragon. Und oh, LeBlanc macht da ordentlich Schaden. Amumu geht dort instant down. Jetzt kommen Miss Fortune nur noch zur Hilfe, um den Dragon zu killen. Der geht also auch wieder an M5. Ja, und jetzt wird es langsam reichlich schwer für Curse. Der Rehen scheinbar mit dem Slice versucht dort durch, aber das geht immer noch nicht. Sie sind sich da scheinbar nicht sicher, ob sie dort fighten wollen. Und jetzt schönes Ulti dort von Nunu, macht dort ganz guten Schaden und Miss Fortune, wow, macht den Kill gegen Ezreal und Renekton, kommt dort auch nochmal zurück über die Wall und macht den Kill gegen Darius. Und der Schaden von Miss Fortune ist auch schon richtig heftig. Kommt dort nochmal weggeflasht, allerdings ist Yi direkt hinten ran. Und Yi macht auch dort den Kill. Aber jetzt wird auch Yi wieder das Zeitliche segnen. LeBlanc, Alex Itch ist da zur Stelle und macht den Double Kill. Zieht da auch noch die Lulu direkt mit weg. Also Alex Itch hier auf jeden Fall schon mit seinen 7 Kills zur Maschine geworden. (12:21) der aktuelle Stand. Ja, und da kommt auch schon der Surrender Vote. Das sind knappe 11.000 Goldvorteil gewesen. Also da haben sie scheinbar keine Chance mehr gesehen. Und das sah auch wirklich nicht gut für sie aus.
A second best of 3. If Curse, however, managed to turn this and the next game around, damage too. As it switches back to the other screen. Where did it vanish to? There we go. Anguish, long range, slow as well. And Heidel, nice, strong, slow. With Maluna, another long range, slow, using those Heidel. Which ward are you going to place in there? Explorer's ward will not really last long enough for what you want to do. We do get quick compose coming out from Genji, gets that good volley across for the slow and the damage. That's a good bit of damage to Kratos, Maluna, and Heidel. So, nice little bit of positioning from him. Anguish comes in, takes a couple of shots from Alex Itch, actually takes an axe to his face as well. Trade going in Anguish's favour, just to make sure they can see anyone coming in here as well. He's going to start raids. Now Extinct is making his way up. Are we going to see that W over the wall? Are you going to try and take this? W goes out, doesn't manage to take it though. It was right on the edge of the range. Doesn't quite manage to pick it up though. Nice try. Okay, Brock's coming across. Lands one attack on the golems, lands another attack, try and help speed this up. Of course, it's very hard for bottom lane to do that now because of the increased movement speed on those and the increased damage that the golems do. Ghost of Pepper, you can see, it's taking a lot of damage from it. It's having to chug already 1 health potion, and he only has 2 left, so he's had to buy a couple of extra health potions instead of wards to allow him to do that. Diamond Pro's taking very low on red buff. It does finish it off with a quick smite. Something happened in the top lane after doing his blue, but he noticed that it's pushing away again. Anguish was in a safe position, and he backed away out as well. Alex Itch with that shield is actually winning these trades against Extinct here. Gonna have to see a couple more. He's down CS quite a way, and we're starting with a longsword against Cloth 5. Bucks back in the enemy jungle after recalling. He's double buffed, he's level 3. He's making his way around towards the Curse red buff. Darren is here in support. All the way around the top side. Darren will dash across into the Golem. They do start this out. They should be spotted by... No, they weren't. Weren't spotted by those creeps. They're going to take the big one away there for almost free. Darren now coming up behind. They're going to take the little one as well? Yes. Yes, he is. Are you going to come up behind Angus? Are you going to try something here? They are both coming out from the Tri-Bridge. They do lead the charge. They get a dash in. There's a dash in for the slice and dice and the stun come down. Darren does have to hold the meat though to try and save some of the damage from that turret. He took a lot of damage from that. It took a couple of shots after taking the aggro a little bit before. Alex is very low in the mid lane as Molina went down there as well for the moment. But ultimately that's not too much of a difference. You have now Diamond Cross coming up from the river here looking to prey on Angus. Angus has cloth armor but no potions left. Darren Prox is coming from the Tri-Bridge around him. Darren's going to leap out. Molina comes out from the bridge. The first blood actually goes to Moscow 5, but a quick flash follow-up from Molina will get him closer to Darren. The health potion is ticking. He's trying to get in range. Will manage to pick up a return kill, but Darren Prox has got to charge back in from this. And with the slow there, he's going to be able to finish off Molina just before he reaches the turret. As it's all's happening bottom lane before some flash and cleanse out of Kraton, as Genja managed to pick up the kill onto Heidel, as Nunu goes to and strike, and of course his attack speed every time he can, just to get that turret down to about, which will still give them a lot of early map control. When Darren is having trouble like this with Angus, he can't stay in that lane for long. Taking that turret down will allow him to push the lane up and then back out and roam. Use mine because of it. We do have Molina now and Angus here in the top lane chasing onto Darren under the turret. Can't go too deep though because Darren Prox is coming in. Darren survives despite catching the axe to the backside. Molina is very, very low and Darren Prox is coming in very close. Does manage to dash in onto Angus. He's got that red buff slow. He's going to try and finish him off. He's going to have the knock up, not quite. Does pop his ult to get one kill. Try to get in range of Molina to get the second one, but he's now going in towards his red buff. He's going to find Alex hit. There's one combo out. This is full combo. The Ignite's ticking down. Alex forced to flash away. Extinct going to flash to follow it up. We do get another Lunar Rush back, but Extinct will ultimately pick up the kill. The Asher did fly out from Genja, but it wasn't quite enough to help them out. So we do see a dive in the top lane from Darren Diamond Prox. He managed to pick up Molina while he's under through both of them. Hideout very low in the bottom lane. Christian's going to have to back away. Cannot take this fight. Two. Okay, so Peppers there. Genja's low on mana. So you see a couple more attacks from Kraton just to grab that last little bit of health and leave. Kraton though coming in, needs to stay away from Heidel so that Glissance doesn't land. There was a ward in there. Goes to Pepper though going very low, does get saved by Genja. There's that snipe coming out from Kraton. Putting it. Ruby Crystal. And another Doran Blade. Okay, it's a little bit of health in there, but tank before he completes that Broken Cleaver. That longsword, he didn't go for the Vamp Scepter. He's happy without the stain. The Asher is going to come down. He's going to hit Heidel right down the lane. There is a ward in this bush that they can see him. You see Darren picking up the kill in the top lane, but Alex is now coming down and does get slowed by Kraton. That'll be the end of that chapter. But Molino is still trying to make something happen here in the top lane. Angus dying down again. Darren still very low. They are in fact going to dash into this turret. Diamond Prox takes the aggro. Molino pops his ult though, and they have to back straight out of there again. Darren taking a lot of damage from that turret as he switches the aggro off of Diamond Prox. In this ward again now, he's going to go and die to Molina to stop Extinct getting an assist. He will fall down, but Diamond Prox survives as he dashes to Extinct and then flashes low. We do see Ghost Pepper going very aggressive in onto Kraton, taking quite a bit of damage onto him as Molina comes out now right behind him. He's going to slow down onto Ginner, staying right in front. Luluo comes down to knock him up, flashes over Molina. They're going to switch onto Ghost Pepper, flash forward, and the slow comes out from Heidel. Kraton pushed himself backwards in an attempt to land, immediately killed again as well. They are going to keep this pressure up. We do see Darren diving Angus again in the top lane, watching this dragon fight, and he just managed to kill him 1v1, so he's obviously stopped losing those trades now thanks to the attention from Diamond Prox, who is still now down here fighting around this dragon. Diamond plants a pink ward next to the pink ward. Is still going to be taken out by Kraton. Knock away there. Extinct going to dash in, try and burst down, get it with the summon. Hill goes off. There's the ult comes out from Caitlyn. Doesn't manage to pick up the kill, but Extinct does go 1-for-1 while that's all happening. Heidel very, very low. We'll get the slow out. He's going to be dashed in on by Diamond Prox, picked up by Diana with a long range Q. And Curse have to back away from this dragon. They started it, they wanted to go for it, but they lose out in the fight. And now there's 3 members of Moscow 5 here and only 2 remaining members of Curse. Diamond Prox dashes in, starts the dragon. Alex is there, is going to take the tank to the shield. Molina has to try and steal it. Is he going to give it a go? No. Ghost Pepper comes out, does zone him completely, and Zero himself though. Extinct's now going to come around behind Diamond. Is he going to get there in time to cancel that recall? Not quite. But Genja is now here. Extinct suddenly revealing himself. Is going to pop his ult to try and survive that. Dash over the wall into Genja. The ult going to come out from Caitlyn. Diamond Prox dashing over the wall, manages to block it. Extinct does have to flash away. Kraton does get another quick slow into Diamond Prox. They have to get back past this turret, and they do look like they're out safely, but Diana's now coming down. Can you get in range of Extinct? Alex, you're chasing fast. He does get in for the Lunar Rush. Another one quick. Wow. Lunar Rush goes off. before the Crescent Strike, so he doesn't get the cooldown, but he doesn't need it. The shields are there, the Moonfall is in there, and once again, Darren is just diving Anguish in this top lane. And the bottom lane, a quick flash away to safety from Kraton should help them survive it, but they are definitely going to lose this turret. Coming in, trying to fight Darren, realizing he's losing that fight, has to back away. Forces Darren out as well, though, as he goes into the turret. Mid-turret, he's taking a lot of pressure from Ghost and Alex here. May in fact fall. There's nothing that Extinct can do about this in his own. He's just going to recall and leave it. Diamond stole the blue buff while that was all going on. Kraken does now come in, but Diamond's going to dash straight in behind and start the fight on him. You do see Extinct dashing in, Ghosty Pepper trying to burst him down, realizing that's a bad idea and immediately getting out using his stealth. Ghosty doesn't really take too much damage from Kraton here, but Ghosty will be fine by Extinct on his way around again. Extinct does manage to get out the kill despite being through the exhaust. Crescent Strike and Lunar Rush goes in from Alex H. He really wants to finish off Extinct. Asher is going to land onto Kraton. The ult's going to come up from Hideout. They're trying to slow Alex H down. Does flash away from that slow, but Diamond Prox comes back in. Kraton forced to escape. Will flash over into the turret, but gets followed by Diamond Prox and he picks up that kill. Luna is now fighting Alex H. He's going to Lunar Rush back in towards the mid lane of the turret as soon as it comes off cooldown. Genja now flashing away. Flash Cleaver from Luna is not going to land. Crescent Strike is from Alex H, though. He's still dancing backwards and forwards. That Cleaver is going to go. That's surely the end of him. And Anguish was coming across anyway, just to be sure. Diamond Prox still chasing Hydo into this mid lane. Will it be an execute? It is! Hydo falls down to an execute in the mid lane. Diamond could not close in time. And Darren, okay, he was left to push that top lane the entire time. Bloodthirster mixed in there. We do have Maluna now fighting with Alex H in the top lane. Moonfall goes in. Alex Luna rushes across to do another shield, but the health regen from Maluna is enough. But now Darren's coming in. The Ignite has gone out. There's the slow comes down. Anguish is now going to fight Darren 1v1. The Ragnarok goes out. Maluna's going to dance backwards and forwards, throwing more cleavers out. The Ignite has ticked it down and finished, but so has Maluna's ult. Anguish doing a lot of damage here to Darren. Darren's really not taking much of it till that true damage comes out. Couple more ultras can down. Calder me for some more health. You get a dragon while Maluna is distracted. Diamond Prox picks that up, flashing away from the axe. Might just be able to escape from this. He is running for his dear life. Waiting on cooldowns for that slice and dice. His flash obviously just used. That's not going to come back off cooldown anytime soon. Got 1 second. Does catch a cleaver from Maluna. Does manage to get a complete slice and dice off. Gets into the bush again, but he catches another cleaver. Maluna's going to keep the chase up here. He's got that blue buff too, so he can keep more cleavers out than normal. Axe is going to miss from Anguish. Maluna can keep chase. Lands another cleaver, but Diamond Prox comes around from this. But Extinct is here to finish the job. And some of that. Diamond Prox is now chasing down onto Anguish. Anguish is in a horrible position. He's got no mana. He's running towards the enemy turret. Is he going to be able to take this fight? We do get the ult out from Diamond Prox. True damage comes down from Anguish. A lot of damage coming out from Diamond though, and he's not really taking too much back from Anguish. Maluna coming in though. Anguish will he fall? It's going to be 1 and 6. It is. Now Diamond's going to fight Maluna, but ultimately realizes he cannot take that one. Good fun. We've seen some interesting with that, but yeah, Frozen Heart. I mentioned at the start with this Lulu comp, Diana's great for initiating. You land that Crescent Strike, Luna rush in, and that's the fact get back in minutes. Kraton has been initiated by Diamond Prox. Does get knocked back and away and actually avoids the Ash Arrow. Hydo's going to get knocked up. Kraton going to use that ult onto Genja in the backside of the fight. Does some good damage. Must be 5 in full retreat here as 4 members of Curse here and they have the better position. If Luna's going to keep the chase up, Alex comes in, does manage to catch a long range Crescent Strike onto Extinct though. Can he finish him off? The Ignite's ticking. Alex will get that kill, but is he going to pay for it with his life? Hydo going very low. He has to flash away as Diamond Prox comes in. Alex does get finished off. Kraton though doing all he can to damage it from a distance. Does dash back in over the wall, but is he going to pay for it with his life? We do see Ghosty Pepper flashing in, pick up the kill on Hydo. Kraton just about surviving the damage on from Diamond Prox. Ghosty Pepper does take another slow. Kraton's going to keep the pressure coming forward. Ghosty can turn around and possibly get a kill with this if he has another Callisto Lance, but no. Triple kill for Kraton it is. Top lane being pressured up by by Genja did not die. He did just recall and he is now back out, but he cannot stop this push. 4 turrets to 2. Still, however, a 7,000 gold lead from Moscow 5. They do grab that top turret as well now. Chased out by Anguish. The axe is going to land. That sloop is in there. He's going to be able to chain that as well as he picks it up again. Slice and Dice doesn't quite manage to mix the next axe. Going to keep it going, closing the gap every time. Now he's here on top of it. Does get a quick Calder Mink out for the heal though. Anguish out of mana. Kept Anguish going to have that mana cooldown reduction. It's a very strong item when you're laning against an armor or a physical damage heavy opponent in that mid lane. So Alex has got it. Diamond Prox does now find Extinct and Maluna in this Tribush now behind this turret. Does knock Extinct back. We really get silence for his trouble. Darren is now fighting Anguish here in the top side. They're going to fight that 1v1. Anguish looks like he will fall down. Diamond Prox trying to still fight these two under the turret. He's surviving for a long, long time. Darren comes back in. Does manage to fall. Anguish managed to flash out to safety on the far side. But now Alex comes in. A quick Moonfall pulls him back under the turret for the pair of them. He does get the 1 kill onto Olaf. Extinct, however, did not get the turret aggro when he pulled them back in. That went to Maluna. So he was able to take that all day long. Alex gets slow as he comes out again. After is going to land down onto Heidel. Crimson Strike doesn't quite manage to land, but he's going to Lunar Rush over onto Heidel instead. Moonfall goes in. There's the lock of the Iron Solari. Not going to help him though. Onto Darren in mid-lane with a little bit of support from Olaf. One slow goes down. Where's the axe? It does come out, but as Genja arrives, dashing in on this. Ragnarok actually going out, but he's not trying to stick to Genja. They want to get through Darren. Do they have this damage? Not quite. Astro does go down onto Anguish as they back away. Diamond Prox, with the help of Alex Hitch, is finishing off. There's a lot of it on there, but Angus is fighting Darren again. Does miss that last axe. Darren's going to keep the chase up though. He's got a lot more health, and of course he's got that Cull the Meek and the Slice and Dice to get his health back, should he so wish. Angus trying to lifesteal off creeps here as best he can. There's a ping going down from both sides. Darren dashing in onto Angus, getting in the bush. Cull the Meek goes off. A couple more attacks are needed though. Angus is on the run. There's no turret here this time, and the Slice and Dice is still on cooldown for another 3 seconds. The Ignite is up in 5 as well, but it's not needed because Alex Hitch is there with a quick Lunar Rush to execute. Baron is up. Moscow 5 are all nearby. Don't have any kind of oracles. They don't really need it though. You can see 2 members of Cost down in the bottom lane. They are constantly AFK pushing that now. Bruno is in the top lane. A flash and a charge comes out from Diamond Prox trying to shut him down. He'll quickly pop his ult and leave. There's the bottom turret falling, but the rest of Moscow 5 are on this Baron. Its health is down to 6,500, down to 5,000. Going to keep ticking down very quickly. 4, 3.5. Maluna coming around one side. 3,000, 2,500, 2,000, 1,500. Going to stop at about 1,600. They're going to focus on Maluna instead. 1,700 slowly regenning. Maluna will fall. Now the Baron's been switched back. 1,000 health, smited and dead. Diamond Prox picks that up, but the rest of Curse are onto the base turrets. They're onto the inhibitor, the Nexus turret. Darren Foster Flash Ray as the exhaust is there. Kraton doing a lot of damage. They need to switch to the Nexus turrets though because the rest of Moscow 5 are coming back. Kraton does get caught on that Moonfall. Diana's coming in for a lot of damage. One Nexus turret will fall, and the bottom inhib is down. Extinct's going to stealth and back away. Heidel does try and run as Gosu Pepper picks up 1 kill. Flashes forward trying to get the second one as Alex Hitch goes unstoppable. Gosu will get a double kill. Lulu double kill in that bottom lane. Can save their own inhibs here. Luna is up. Anguish is up. Mid tier 2 turret does fall down. Moscow 5 are pushing hard. Genja's not here though. They don't have an AD carry. Anguish is going to try and clear the creeps away. They will be gone. They're now face tanking this turret. Ragnarok goes out. They're going to focus down onto that turret. It will now fall. It's 2v3, but that's 2 very tanky members of Curse.eu. But they're going to get knocked back. Genja has now arrived. Anguish is still in this. Going to get slowed down to Darren. Maroon's trying to get under the top turret. Kraton is back up. There's a lot of damage here for Curse, and the inhib is still standing. Alex Hitch is there. They need to keep Kraton alive. First victim is going to be to Alex Hitch. He does manage to pick up the kill onto Olaf. Heidel's down very low. Alex manages to get in, pick up another one onto Heidel. Kraton taking a lot of damage. The Crimson Strike goes out. Triple kill for Alex Hitch. He's going to come back in. Does manage to pick up the quadra kill. Chasing onto Maluno. Moonfall's going to miss. Maluno hasn't got the regen yet. Alex is going to flash on the turret. Crimson Strike goes out. Is he going to be there? He's got the red buff. It's a pentakill for Alex Hitch. 28-16. And now they can switch onto that mid inhibitor. Genja manages to finish it off as Gosu Pepper finally arrives. Going to get a quick Shirella's Rever. They push into the Nexus turrets in mid. Minions are here, but Gosu's going to tank it for a little while. Genja doesn't have too much attack speed, but he has enough considering everyone on Curse is dead for the next 40 seconds. Well, 6 seconds on Heidel, but the important people are dead for about 15 to 40 seconds. Second Nexus turret is down, so it was a valiant push in that bottom lane from Curse, but ultimately leaving this Diana open really did come back to bite them. Spam of wars using the sight stones. Nexus will fall, and Moscow 5 take our first best of 3 series, 2-0. Ultimately, it's going to last long enough for him to do walls, do blue, and if he then tries to come into this, he will be spotted with it. So, actually, yeah, he should be spotted with it. We'll see. But he does his wolves. He's going to make his way towards his blue buff now. Gets a little bit of help, of course, from his bottom lane. Could do the smiteless because the AD carry is here, because he can get a lot of bonus help from these two. We'll see whether that's what they opt to do. No, he is going to smite it away instead. So, we're opting to use his smite up, not having for that red buff. Might slow him down slightly. We'll have to wait and see. Diamond Prox, did you do the same thing? Yes, this time you did, because you didn't have the extra help from your AD carry. Anguish does get a stun down to Darren, uses Ignite very early on for the bonus damage and takes him very low. So do you see Maluna invading into still this wolf camp, but it's okay. 3 kills. Diamond Prox in the bottom half of the jungle doing his god. Goes to take him very low again. Does get a bit of a heal up. He's taking a lot of damage. The exhaust goes down. The first blood comes out with 1 auto attack from Kraton. Now they're switching back onto Genja. Can he win this fight 2v1? Genja does have to back away. Heidel's keeping the pressure up. 1 more slow goes down. 1 more auto attack, so they need double flash forward, and Heidel managed to pick it up. Second kill for Heidel. Toucan coming down from Diamond Prox. He's double buff. He's coming out towards this mid lane. Immediately leads the charge with a quick slow. Going to try and get him with the red buff. Alex comes in. He's going to get snared up though. 1 hate spike is all he can get off, and then Extinct turns around to put the pressure back on. Luno is pushing this top lane now. double buff. He's waiting here. It is pushing away from Darian's turrets. It's going to push in towards Anguish soon enough. Is he going to be here, and is he going to show himself in time? Because around behind through the tri-bush, here comes Diamond. Prox forces the flash away from Darien. Now Diamond is hit. Double buff for both from Apprehend goes down as Anguish. Teleport coming in from Extinct though. Is this going to be another kill for Curse.eu? Anguish has got 5 stacks of that passive on him from Darien. Needs to avoid the ultimate if it was there. It's not quite there yet. We're still a long way off from that. Diamond Prox is running through the enemy jungle trying to survive this. Steals movement speed from those golems, which is really useful now because how fast they are. And actually manages to make it out alive. Very nicely played, cool-headed from Diamond Prox, and he's even going to steal his Wraith Cap as he goes. Diamond, Alex H going straight in onto Anguish in the top lane. He's going to try and avoid that stun. The Ignite's going to go down. He does get another hate spike out, flashes forward, needs another one, and it will be enough for Alex H to pick up another cheeky kill in the top lane. It even stops to take it. Go. There we go. Kraton getting aggressive down into Ghost Pepper again. He still hasn't got smite, still hasn't got flash for a little while. Exhaust is up. Let's get a quick heal out. He's going to fall to one more auto attack. The barrier goes up from Kraton. I don't manage to pick that kill up by presuming accident, but it's very much pushed under this turret. Darien does get the quick decimate off. He does, of course, have that ult. Darien goes straight back in with his ult. Stun's going to go down to Darien, but there's the ult comes up from Alex. There's a lot of damage. Darien has got the ignite ticking. Is going to be enough for Anguish to trade 1 for 1 of them. As we do see in the bottom lane, Genji again very low again. Idol trying to finish him off with a couple of auto attacks. Kratos manages to get the kill with his ultimate. Idol doesn't quite fall to the turret. Ghost Pepper going to flash forward, but there's the ult comes out from Idol, baiting Pepper in. It's going to land the stun, but he can't turn around for the auto attacks he needs. Pepper has to back away. That last second, Idol back away. The Diamond Prox ults in towards the mid lane onto Extinct. Alex is there as well. They do come around behind it, and with a quick... He's got a little bit more AP under his belt now. He's got his ult type. Doesn't have Ignite for a little while. He's standing on a ward. Another one placed in that bush. Is going to... No, not quite killed in time. Idol comes forward. Kraton comes out. There's the movement speed out from Alex. He gets the slowdown. Going to force a flash away from Kraton. Going to switch it up. Here's the ult coming out from Ghost Pepper. Does knock both members of Curse up. The ult comes down from Genji, doing a lot of damage across both of them. We need more hate spikes. Alex managed to get 1 kill. Does have to back away, but Extinct has teleported in. There's a double kill for Alex. And even with the passive damage from Cogmore, Genji survives it. Alex is going past the turret. Does flash the slow, but it's not quite enough. Takes 1 more auto attack, and Heidel gets the shutdown. But Diamond Prox is coming out. He's in the bush still, Diamond. You know he is. There's a movement speed buff. Diamond Prox doesn't have his ult for another 10 seconds, but he's pushing him back towards this turret. Ghost is going to miss the stun. Genja has already left. Diamond now has his ult in 4 seconds. 3, 2, he shouldn't need it. He's going to walk straight past this bush with an auto attack and an E. He shuts down Heidel. Factor in it, as he said. 6 kills from Oscar 5. He's been in 5 of them. They're going to come out and do a fair bit of damage just onto Extinct their 1v1. Diamond Prox does manage to get the kill in the bottom lane because I'm asleep and completely missed it. He is far out of there. With Extinct is getting initiated on by Alex H in the mid lane. He's flashed away under the turret. 1 more hate spike is going to be enough, and with that Ignite taken, Alex H picks himself up another 180 gold. 0-3 Extinct is not worth too much, but and Tasty. Anguish trying to come down, trying to find Alex H. He's going to flash him with a stun, tries to get Alex under the turret. The stun's going to go down. Doesn't manage to pick up that kill, but now with Diamond Prox coming around one side, he has to be very careful. He's taking a couple of turret shots down to about half health. Oh, comes up from Diamond Prox. This time he uses it. Goes straight down to Anguish, but there's not the damage he wants. Anguish will just leap onto Maluna and get out safe for the enemy. Diamond Prox is now coming around. He's going to walk straight into the bush with Extinct in it. There's the snare goes down again. A lot of damage coming out. Kraton goes straight past the turret. Immediately takes an exhaust to the face, so his damage output is down. Stun goes down onto both Extinct and Kraton. And Moscow 5 is dancing around, sharing this damage. Goes to him, in fact, going back to the turret to take some CS. Now switches back onto Kraton. He's already used his ult. Some more damage out onto Heidel. Takes a quick slow as Alex H comes down from the mid lane. Extinct is trying to make his way out of it. Heidel, Kraton doing the same thing. He may have been really trying to finish this thing off before Maluna finishes him off. Does Decimate, takes the turret aggro as well. Does finish the turret. Now he's going to switch on to Maluna. The Ignite's going to go down to stop Maluna's ult. Flashes forward. Decimate comes out. The ult comes down. Is the bleed and Ignite going to be enough? Not quite. The regen is still just a little bit too strong. As soon as that ult, the Ignite wears off, Maluna's health is flying back up again. And now he's coming straight back out to try and catch Darien down. Will miss the next cleaver. Just see low health warning coming up from hiding in the bottom. I'm going to keep watching this as that cleaver lands. Extinct. Sorry, Anguish. Anguish actually not wanting to go for this. Does miss another cleaver. Still toying with him in and out of the bush. Knows he's got a lot of damage on this. Maluna still fighting down, still chasing it. Now does back away as Evelyn's picking up more and more kills. Let's watch it. Genja firing his ult out across Kraton. Kraton goes very, very low. Genja still taking this fight 1 up. Taking a lot of damage from Heidel as we do see Diamond Prox coming around the backside. Kraton's still very, very low. Genja fighting Heidel 1v1. There's the Lulu ult going down. Genja has been exhausted already. Diamond Prox does grab that kill onto Lulu. Kraton's still under his turret and just about surviving. But Alex comes in to stop that with 1 quick auto attack. Well, uses even an Anguish back in the top lane. He tried something onto Darien before. There's no turret here this time. Anguish going to leap straight out, and Darien gets the slowdown. land the next stun this time around. Now Maluna comes around from the backside. There's a lot of creeps here. Darren is getting that stacks of passive down onto Anguish, takes him very, very low. The Ignite is ticking onto Darren. He's going to pop his ult out. It's not enough to burst his way through Anguish, and Maluna ultimately finishes off the kill. But Alex Ich is here. Maluna spots him. He's going to take him very, very low. He's going to use his ult on the teleport's coming in from Extinct. The Ignite is ticking down. Hate Spike's going to finish out that kill. Extinct comes out through the teleport. Does manage to catch Alex Ich, but he's already got that move speed buff going. He's double buff. He's trying to make his way out here. One more overload, though, will be enough for Extinct to grab that extra kill. Anguish had to run past his turret to try and survive. He did just about make it. There's no one here for Moscow 5 to try and finish him off. Kraton now fighting with Genjo 1v1 on the turret. Kraton getting a lot of damage for this. Now Diamond Prox is coming out from one side. The Polymorph goes down. The slow goes down to Heidel. Diamond Prox trying to get in range for his ult. He does do it, but a flash away from Kraton. He forces the flash from Diamond Prox to keep the chase up. The red buff is there for the slow. Slow goes out from Kraton. Another slow comes down from Diamond Prox, and that's going to be enough to finish off the kill. Diamond Prox picks that one up as well. 2 and 4. Pokemon. Genja going to keep the chase onto Heidel. They're going to go into this turret with Ghost Pepper's going down. Lands a great long range ultimate. Lands the stun as well. Genja now coming in. The turret is on Diamond Prox. Heidel pops his lock at the Iron Solari and his ult. There's another final slow. Ghost Pepper with one auto attack. Can't quite finish it off yet. He's got to keep going. Keep going. The slow is still there. Ghost is going to flash forward into the bush. Doesn't have the vision. No, can't get the auto attack off. Maluno is there, but he does get the W off and does pick up that kill. But Maluno is here. Stun is out. Ghost has no mana. Trying to dance away from these cleavers. Not going to happen. Does drop down. Grab this. Get this kill. He's going to give it a go. Pops his ult down. He's going to start with the damage. Trying to chase Anguish out. The stun's going to go down anyway. Going to switch it back up now and kind of keep the chase going. That Anguish for a curse. And then with Darien chasing onto Extinct, he does pop the passive, pops the ult as well. Hasn't quite got enough damage to get through that health potion though. So have to mix in with that too. We do have Alex pushing the mid lane again. Anguish going to leap over the wall, flash, stun into Alex. Going to get Kraton getting a lot of damage down him as best he can. Does get the vision of him using that ult. Can't quite finish him off though as he gets under the turret. And Anguish used to get healed up by Gosu and stay. Now we're going to see a full-on 5v5 engage. It started the dragon. Curse tanking it up, taking it down fairly quickly. Let's see if they can take it. Diamond Prox comes in. Smite goes out from Maluno. He actually managed to pick it up, but Diamond Prox is going to be focused down by Curse. He's going to be the first casualty, but immediately return kill from Anguish. We do see Mundo going down, Jack's going down, double kill for Darren. Do get the stun going out over the wall. Heidel picks that up. Darren flashing in for a decimate. He's going to keep the chase on Alex Ich. Managed to pick up the kill on Kraton. Extinct getting damage over the wall. Genja's going to flash him to follow though. Goes again to Tribridge, loses vision. Does pick up that one kill. Darren picking up the next kill on Heidel. And it's an ace for Moscow 5 at the 20-minute mark. 5 seconds from 20 minutes. And Darren picked up a triple kill in that fight. Alex Ich managed to pick up Kraton. Genja managed, but a very focused fight from Alex as opposed to mass AoE like we've seen before. It was all Darius. And a little bit of Genja in there too. So, we'll see. Maluno taken very low again by Darren, but he still can't quite get the kill. That dunk, just not enough. Anguish is making his way up this top lane. Does he know he's following Alex Ich? We'll have to wait and see. All straight in the bush. Alex gets his full combo out, taking us to half health already. The Diamond Prox is coming up here as well. Now Darian's going to start switching up. Doesn't have dunk, of course. Darian's gets ignited by Anguish. He's getting taken very, very low. Grandmaster's might is there. Anguish going to leap in. Does get stupefied by Heidel. Knocks him up for the ult. Does trade 1 for 1. Evelyn picking up the kill though. Now he's going to switch on to Heidel. The lock at the Iron Solari goes out, but it's not going to quite be enough. Heidel is still on the run. Does get himself a little bit of a shield, but another haze spike comes out. And one final Q from Alex, which will grab that kill. Now Kraton and Extinct here. Alex taking a lot of damage from them, but here's a long range ult coming out from Ghost Pepper. Doesn't hit Kraton, but there's a heal onto Alex Ich, and he's still hiding around here. Extinct gets stunned, knocked up. Maluna's back in now, so he's got a lot of health. Genja will come in, pick up 1 kill onto Extinct. He's now taking a lot of damage coming out from Kraton. There's a great ult from Diamond Prox once it's off cooldown, and he has enough mana. Does hit Diamond Prox, does hit Kraton and Maluno. Alex comes around the top side just to execute Kraton as he tries to make it back to the turret. And Maluno is the last surviving member of Curse.eu. He's in this Tribush trying to recall before he gets found by Genja or Gosu. He did see the slow from his ultimate will double the damage, and it's already doing a lot for him. So percentage health damage tick on top of that slow, on top of his already huge burst, and on top of the bonuses the Seraph's Embrace is going to give him. Once that's complete, it's going to be lovely. Kraton getting dragged in by Darien, then taking a lot of damage. Decimate goes out. The 5 stacks of the passive there. The dunk goes down just as the barrier does, but it's a little bit too soon. But the bleed is going to tick. But there's the shield from Heidel, and the health potion on top of it should be enough to keep him going. Now Heidel's going very, very low though, as Diamond Prox has found him. Anguish does finally take down that top turret, but he's being chased down by Alex Ich from behind. We'll keep on this one though. Heidel chasing with Maluno onto Diamond Prox. Do you see Darien trying to take this turret? We'll finish that one off as we do now see Alex Ich and Anguish fighting the top lane. Alex Ich actually losing out this fight slightly. He's going to get stunned up. Anguish is trying to take a couple of hate spikes to the face. Can he finish him off in time? He does flash away. Alex just about gets the last hate spike off in time. He's so low. 29 HP. Must be infuriating. Genja does chase onto Extinct as the knockup goes out from Ghost Pepper. Can't quite get the burst down in time, though. It does Extinct, and Genja managed to pick up that kill. Would you see Diamond Prox taking more damage from Hideout and Kraton? He is chased out, but Ghost will land the stun on that one. And slowly finish it off. There we go. Diamond Prox actually picking that up in the shield form. And there's the Leandra's Torment as well. He's going to be doing so much. Moscow 5 pick up themselves up, and now that 3 Moscow 5 are pushing mid as almost 5 man. Goes to Pepper's lacking a little way behind, but Curse are even more split. So this turret should fall down very, very quickly. Alex does get revealed using that ult from Cogmore, and there goes turret number 1. But Curse are closing in from all sides. Ang's going to leap in on Darien. That's the focus right now. There's a lot of damage coming back from Extinct. Great ult from Nami, can hit 4 people. Darien does get a dunk off, but not in time. 1-for-1 trade. There's a great ult comes down from Diamond Prox, and the ult comes down from Genja, hitting a lot of people. Anguish leaps straight in on top of him. There's a lot of health left here for Moscow 5. They are going to chase onto Anguish. Double kill for Genja. 3 members of Curse still left standing, and they are in full retreat. Moscow 5, are you happy to take this? You're going to switch up to the Baron. Genja's going to keep chasing up the mid lane. He has got that red buff. If he lands one attack on Hydel, he's going to get the slowdown. He does do that, but he's not willing to chase it any further. Stink hiding off to one side. Alex is not really too worried about roaming for them. He's just going to come with his team, shove onto this mid turret. This should be an inhibitor kill when they get in range. 26-13. Ultimately, a good collapse coming out from Curse, but they just don't have the damage or the health or the items to pull off a decent fight anymore. They are too far behind. Munda did a good job of staying alive that entire time and distracting Moscow 5. They do manage to pick off Gosu Pepper there as they retreat. Slightly poor positioning, a little bit of a bad split from Moscow 5, but Genja is out. Alex is off hiding around one side. Kraton, don't head off in that top direction. Don't do it. He's going to walk straight into Alex's. There's the burst, and there was a Cogmore there. He was there for about half a second. Down he goes. We do not see Hydel in the mid lane being chased up by Maluna. Extinct has found Alex. Anguish has come to join him. Alex is going to get stunned up, but will ultimately not get away from this. He's going to try and do what he can to Extinct. Not going to happen though. You do see Hydel now fighting Darien 1v1, forced to use his ult to try and survive. He has got 5 stacks that passive event. Darien coming back in, trying to land some more damage. Wants to dunk him, we can't quite pull it off. Anguish is now here, helping try and kite it. He's going to try and make his way back to the rest of his squad. Has got that stun down. There's the slow coming out from the Phage as well. I'm going to keep decimating. Luna comes in from the bottom lane, and they will ultimately finish Darien off eventually. When they finish chasing him through the lane, he's trying to dodge the next cleaver. Not going to happen. There's the final leap for the execute from here. When they rush it out, like it looks like they want to try, or whether it be Moscow 5 trying it and they steal it, they could still turn this game on its head. Now giving it a go, dropping very, very quickly. Kraton in fact damaging it. It was down to 5,000 health. Diamond Prox coming in, 3,500 health. There's a great ult from Nami knocking everyone up. 2,500 health. They have pulled off the Baron. They need to do this because Diamond Prox is so close. Needs to switch on him, but that's allowing Moscow 5 to close in down to 1,400. Smite goes out, does go to Curse.eu, but they are very low in the process. Anguish drops down for the first kill to Alex Itch. Kraton is now very low over the wall with Hydel. Doing a good job focusing on to Gosu Pepper. Kraton goes straight into the stun. Moscow 5 still yet to lose anyone just yet. Curse all very low though. Hideout is going to get slowed down. In fact, Diamond Prox getting the slow on Maluna, allowing him to get in range of both of them. Good AoE damage onto the pair. Genja going to keep the chase up, and once that passive comes up, Double Up does manage to get the kill onto Hydel. Another auto attack will get him a double kill onto Mundo. Extinct is off around one top side. Kraton is there too, but he's still very low, and he has Alex Itch closing in. This stealth Evelyn is making the jump. Diamond Prox has come and found Kraton, does get the slow out. He's going to try and get the attack speed slowed down too. And with one more auto attack, he's going to grab the kill just before Alex gets in range. Goes to Pepper, takes 1 damage from the turret too many. And there's the passive from Cogmore granting him a free kill. But ultimately, maybe a little bit too little too late as far as Kraton's concerned, because the rest of his team is trying to defend, or the remaining members of his team, which is just Extinct, trying to defend an exposed mid inhibitor from Genja, Alex, Darien, and Diamond. Anguish has respawned. They are onto the Nexus turret number 1. To take that one down as this thing gets grabbed in under the turret. Turret goes down. Ult comes out from Diamond Prox. There's the ult from Lulu, saving him from that ult on Darien. Anguish leaping in, stunning everyone. Moscow 5 up. Alex gets a massive shield as he gets his ult off. Anguish dies mid-leap from that hate spike. Alex tries to back away. Maluna's back up. Hydel's back up. They can try and kite this out. Genja's still got a lot of damage. Can get through both of these very, very quickly, as he is demonstrating there with Maluna. Apprehend comes back in. He does have that movement speed boost, but it's not quite enough to keep him out of danger yet. Genja actually getting slow. He's going to take a lot of damage from Kraton. Does force to pop that summoner heal. Does get his ult off. So so much damage to Kraton. Does get the kill just before he drops down. Hyde is just about alive. Decimate. Where is it? Darien's apprehend first, actually. Now he grabs the kill with one last auto attack under that turret. Alex Itch is still alive, chasing Darien out. Extinct doesn't realize quite where Moscow 5 are. Alex is coming around behind him. Darien's going to stay in this bush and start the fight. Slow goes down. Decimate's there trying to back forward. Alex comes out. There's the shields. Look at they're huge. And he executes last wisp where she gets through the armor and she heals up the damage that it's taking. So it's not really worth the money, and I'm a little bit surprised he bought it. Moscow are not in the position they needed to be to take that fight. Meluna does get stunned up by Curse.eu. Is gonna get lipped over the wall from Anguish. No, because he manages to get interrupted by Darian. We do see Alex bursting down Kratom very quickly. Alex is going to pay for it with his life, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. An AD carry for the AP carry is arguably very much worth it. Anguish now taking a lot of damage from Darian. He's got the 5 seconds of passive up. Hole coming out from Genja. Dunk goes down to Anguish. Genja is leapt on by Curse, but they cannot finish him off. Meluna forced to back away from it. Genja obviously can get through that Thornmail combo. Does get a double kill. Now having a chase on to Extinct. Slow goes down from Diamond. Fox can keep that pressure up. Genja coming in. Can he grab the triple kill? Not if Diamond has anything to say about it. Now Darian's chasing on to Heidel, the only remaining member of Curse.eu. Second Nexus turret is up and exposed, and is currently being tanked by a siege creep, or a super creep. Darian does manage to get that apprehend on. Heidel forced to flash away. Genja's got the movement speed buff and the red buff in. Heidel does get onto the fountain. Darian doesn't want to tank it. Diamond doesn't want to tank it. Genja gets off just in time. Top turret falls down to creeps. Second Nexus turret does fall down to Moscow 5. Goes to Pep to be exact. Can't land that stun though. Genja really wants this kill. He's out for blood. They're chasing it down with the help of Diamond procs. Heidel switches it back. Let's watch this kill. Let's watch it. Can he pull it off? Heidel and Diamond fighting 1-for-1. Support versus jungle. And there's the ult from Diamond. Comes back off combo and he gets the kill. Kraton now comes back out from the respawns. Going to get dragged back in by Genja. Going to get dunked. Not even close. Doesn't need it with an auto attack. And he has not got the passive damage finish off Moscow 5. But all the time, because the Nexus will finally fall. Moscow 5, 34 minutes. Managed to take the 3rd consecutive game against Curse.eu. Best of 3 series, so game number 2 in this second best of 3. Moscow 5, of course, won the first one 2-0, very convincingly, 23 minutes and 30 minutes. Surrender vote even mixed in there from Curse.eu in the first game. Blue buff quite a lot, goes to, and Genja comes straight out of that Tribridge then as they pull the double golems here. And the double golems are a lot harder now, of course, because the move speed has been buffed on them, so you do not need to do anywhere near as much to stop people from killing them. Do get a long-range spear to pull that from Meluna. He also switches up to tank it, puts on that defensive ball kill, drinks from his flask, and with a little bit of help from Hideout, we'll get through that red buff very, very quickly. Same on the other side, Diamond Proc getting through his blue buff, does pretty quickly himself. Darian and Anguish back in the top lane. This is a repeat of what we saw in the second game, on which he went very much in Anguish's favour early on, as it is right now. He has already popped that ignite. That axe, however, is not going to land. Darian does back away to safety. Diamond Proc's taking the long way around this wolf camp. He's going to get there and find it untouched, but then he finds Meluna coming into this blue buff. Meluna gets a little bit of vision first. Actually, he manages to proc that slow, forced to flash over the wall. So as he tried to powerball it away, Extinct is very low as well. Wouldn't be able to help him out if he needed it. Taking a lot of poke here from Alex here. Constant Sigler silence spam taking him down very low. But has opened Diamond Procs up to a very strong safe invade. Back to him. He's out CSing Alex at the moment, but there's that constant spam, that damage output is going to cause an issue. Rammus coming around behind Alex now. Did get pinged by someone because they saw him in a ward. So Alex is out, taking a lot of damage, but does return slow onto Genja. Genja out of mana, goes to Pepper out of mana. Meluna is coming straight around behind the turret. He does get the slowdown onto Genja. He has the taunt off. Kraton missing the mystic shot because of it. Will fall down to the turret, and goes to Pepper grabs the kill. Goes to going to flash forward onto Heidel as well. He's trying to land that one last auto attack for the kill, but Diamond Proxy's coming in. The slow is there. The cleaver goes out, and goes to Pepper gets a double kill with a final auto attack. He's going to be able to get out from the turret if he wants to. To Pepper. Genja still pressured under the turret, and as a result, they're bringing Alex around behind Dragon to try and deal with it. Does walk across a friendly ward. Kraton has been slowed. The missed call has come out from mid, so they know something's up. Slow goes down onto Gosu Pepper. Now Alex is coming out. Does he have the burst? He's level 7. He goes in onto Kraton. Doesn't miss the snare, but it hits Heidel instead. Doesn't around that home, around that under turret. Diamond and Darian now here as a pair to try and defend it. And however, Extinct is coming in. The spear will hit Darian, and Max Rain's the ignite goes down to Diamond Prox. He's going to get taunted under the turret by Meluna. Extinct going to dash under the turret for the killing blow. Meluna actually managed to get the last hit. The ignite's taking down to him though, and he will die to Darian. And now Darian's got Extinct and Anguish to deal with. Extinct going to leap back in for a quick swipe to finish him off, and with some final auto attacks from and spears all day long. Do now have very early Dragon attempt coming out from Moscow 5. They have been spotted by a ward here from Curse though. 9 minutes, we've not seen a Dragon attempt this early on in the entire series. Gosu takes that big chunk of damage from Extinct. Dragon is still standing. Diamond Prox going very low, takes another massive spear to the backside, but he does get the smite out. Meluna trying to get in there, does cancel Gozu Pepper's ultimate, but the slow was enough anyway. There's no wards in here at all from Curse, so slightly wasted. Idol does go back in. Actually, he has got picked, but he did that three-handed goal. He's taking a lot of damage from Genji, but will use his ult to knock him up instead. The exhaust goes down onto Kraton. Ghost getting very low from this slow. Does go down onto Genji. He has to back away. There's vision on him too. Kraton comes in with some more damage down onto Gozu Pepper. They're still just dancing backwards and forwards, though nothing too crazy serious. But Summoners and Ultimates burned on either side. Oh. Ultimately, not a completely scot-free fight for both sides. Gold's still very even, but there is a kill advantage on Moscow 5. Fortunately, a lot of that was Gozu Pepper. They're getting very aggressive again. Lulu will fall. Summon Hill goes out into Genji after the ult comes down from Kraton. There's no ward in this bush, but Gozu Pepper going very low. Will flash away from the slow, but he's going to drop down to Kraton. Genji taking a lot of damage from minions. Had to back away from that sooner. Kraton is coming forward. Creeps will push it under the turret. One mystic shot's enough. He's going to power through the turret. And Genji is long away from there because he knows it. Alex hits low in this bush. The spear's going to go out. It's going to proc, but it's not quite enough damage. He tried to dash away from it. Wasn't enough anyway. In from Darren. He's not doing quite so well against Anguish here. Top turret did fall down to a lot of pressure from Curse. Lane very backwards and forwards. Darren going very low. Does try and leap in onto Anguish. He doesn't quite have the heal he needs. Anguish going to leap under the turret with Ragnarok. Falls to the turret. Confusing. But Extinct is now on his way top. Darren is a long way out of here. Extinct trying to link forward. He's going to switch to human form soon and try and land a spear. There he goes. Spear does land, but it's still not quite enough. That heal from the health potion, just enough to keep him going. He's going to flash forward, throw another one. Dodges it. Extinct leaps forward, but now Diamond Prox, he gets the ignite off. Darren will fall, but Diamond Prox and Alex Itcher here now. Extinct is just delaying the inevitable. Does drop. We'll wait and see. Genji falls down in the bottom lane to Heido and Kraton. The exhaust is out to Gozu Pepper. Going to keep that chase down. Turret is very, very low. They do finish that off now. Ghost is going to get the chase on. Kraton's got a red buff with the last mystic shot into that tri-bush. He does pick up the double kill. 7 and 7. Curse are actually pulling ahead. 1,500 gold lead. They've got. And that being said, Anguish pops his Ragnarok and at least it goes in onto him in the top lane. It all comes out from Darren, but he's very low himself. The ignite is ticking down onto Anguish. This time, slice and dash from Darren gets in away. Alex, however, finishes him off with a quick sigil of silence. And he will drop in that mid lane. Bottom lane, Genji forced to flash away again. Heidel goes to Pepper. And Kraton are still fighting. The ult does come out from Genji. It's doing a lot of damage to Heidel, but it's not enough to finish him off. Genji has to back on out of there, but Gosu will fall again. Now coming down here towards the blue buff. Thing comes around one side. He walks straight into all 4 members of Curse. Does get transformed polymorph. It's going to finish off by Heidel. Not ideal target, but the death is a death. Blue buff is picked up by the Smoothie, been back to heal, and it already comes out with so little health. And they are in fact leaping straight into Darren's going to be taunted by Maluno. Diamond Prox leading the charge. They're going to get onto Heidel. Heidel's got no mana. They want to try and burst him down. He flashes away. Darren taking a lot of damage. Diamond Prox still in here too. Ghost Pepper takes a spear to the face. Extinct trying to do what he can. Anguish is still in the top lane. This is 4v3. Diamond Prox flashing away. He's got his ult ticking there. There's a full channel from Ghost Pepper. Darren managed to pick up 1 kill. Is onto Nidalee. Kraton still very low on mana, but he's taking a lot of damage from those cleavers as well. Darren Prox got his health still ticking, still coming in. There's the barrier comes out from Kraton. Needs another good cleaver, but he's been taunted by Maluna. Maluna's in the full curl form. There goes Ezreal dropping down. Ghost Pepper still up. Darren still up. Maluna is still here. He's still chasing. Does get the kind of the color makeup, but Alex Ich comes in with a sigil of silence to end this fight. And Moscow 5 come out 4 for 1. Darren has regen up what he can. There we go. Can burst it down to finish it off. It's quite enough. Anguish going to try and steal this red buff while that was all going on. Genji's come to find him. Diamond Prox has come down here too. They're going to get the slowdown into him in the bush. He does have to back away from this, but they're going to keep the chase going. But thankfully for him, Genji took damage. They flash over the wall, in fact, from Extinct. He landed 1 spear, taking him low. Does leap into cat form, just pops the ignite to Alex. That's going to be enough to finish him. Boots speeding him out from the turret. Making his way in. Moscow 5 going to chase his bottom lane again. Double dash comes in from Darien. They do get the slowdown onto Heidel as well. Ezreal's going to go out. I think Alex is so low, has to be very careful. Does get the snare down onto Heidel. They do manage to grab that kill, but Ghost Pepper is now very low. Now Diamond Proxy down here. Extinct is the next focus. He's been exhausted. He's going to drop down. Double kill for Darien. Kraton forced to flash away. Maluno is here, but what can he really do? He's going to get a slowdown perhaps, but that's about it. They do have to back on out of here. Anguish is still not with the team. Maluno goes in, gets the snare torn down onto Diamond Prox. Genji's here though, and he's in that bush. Can he get out? Can he catch someone here? Genji has been spotted by Vision. Maluna going to flash in, get the taunt onto Genji, but Alex Edge comes in the backside to burst down Kraton. Kraton does manage to pick up Genji before Alex can finish him off. Alex does ultimately finish him off. Maluna is the next one to fall to Alex. Diamond drops down to the damage over time tick from red buff, I believe it is, on Maluno. Anguish trying to leap in onto Alex, cannot quite get there. The snare goes down, the slow goes down, he cannot get in range. He's fighting onto the fake Alex now, and he's on the run from Darren and Gosu Pepper. Not going to get away from this without Ragnarok. Alex comes back in just to steal the kill. Bull form, tracing up the mid lane, gets the slowdown. Does get snared up, it's going to get a lot of damage in the process into defensive bull call. Again, just popped his ult, still taking Maluno quite low. Spear's going to go out, not quite hit anyone. Darren is still a long way off down in the bottom lane. Heidel's going to get here before he is, but this is a 4v5 at the moment. Moscow 5 taking quite a bit of poke themselves. Angus has already popped the Ragnarok now. There he goes to stop the snare. Goes Pepper flashing here, gets a stun, a slowdown onto 5 people. He's going to let a full channel onto Maluna. He's in defensive ball curl, but he is going to be the first victim of this fight. Kraton is now doing all he can in the backside, but the quick summon heal from Genja is going to stop that. Great ult across everyone on Moscow 5 from Kraton isn't enough to finish that fight off. Darren has been zoning out Heidel and Angus as well. Kraton was picked off while he's on his own. Heidel will now drop down to Alex Hitch. Darren gets out from the turret. There's the ace. Darren picks that up. Genja flashes away from the turret just to be sure he survives. All 5 members of Moscow 5 left up. All 5 members of Curse are down, and it's 21 minutes. And Moscow 5 are starting to take this snowball, take down turrets. Maluna going off to one side. We do get a low health warning coming out from Genja as he catches one spear to the face. Maluna gets a slow in onto Darren. He's going to taunt him down. Angus going to start doing a lot of damage to him. Maluna is tanking the turret. Extinct going to leap in, try and finish him off. Genja gets a lot of damage down with his ult across everyone on Curse under this turret. Another spear goes out on the backside. Doesn't manage to hit anyone. Diamond Prox has been exhausted. Curse are retreating. Kraton coming in from one side. He has not been here for the majority of the time now. Diamond Prox pops his ult, but the ignite is already ticking. Alex is off around one backside. Genja's there too. Alex is on a rampage as he finishes off. Angus leaps back as he manages to land the snare on Kraton, but he breaks that chain with a quick arcane shift. Darren is now chasing onto Maluna and Heidel with Gosu Pepper in tow. They're going to get the stun down onto Heidel. They're going to get a lot of damage on that, but the rest of Moscow 5 have found Kraton. They finish him off. Back over here, Darren is still chasing down onto Heidel with the help of Ghost of Pepper, but now Extinct has come to join him. Spear over the wall will catch Darren in the back. Switches onto Maluna without the defensive ball code. Ghost has got no mana. He needs to land some auto attacks if he wants to cast any abilities, but he's not planning to. He's just leaving. Extinct leaps in and gets the 500 gold for the kill onto Darren, but now Moscow 5 are grouped up. Ghost is no longer alone. Alex is here with him. Extinct's going to take a signal of silence and immediately start to retreat and then back onto Alex Itch as Heidel joins him. Moscow 5, Genja and Diamond Prox in their half are down towards the dragon. They're going to start that off. Genja doing a lot of damage to it. Has got a vamp scepter to his name now since that last shot. They're going to walk straight into Alex Itch in the bush and regret it with 2 Signal Silence for a very quick kill. Extinct does come in for the dragon, but he's already down. Moscow 5 picked that up again. A lot of this health that he's taking damage from now. More spears going out, catch on him. Ghost Pepper getting very low. Should get finished off by Kraton soon. He's not quite out there, but the red buff slow is enough. Red buff true damage finishes him off as well. Extinct now has to try and grab Alex Itch because he's on to Kraton. We'll cancel that recall. Flash over the wall. Diamond Prox now taking a lot of damage. Angus and Darren still fighting the top lane. Another spear goes that catches Diamond Prox almost at Rax range. Hitting him solo. Ezreal goes out, flies straight across. Diamond Prox won't quite catch him though. Idol's off around that side as well. The rest of Curse is still pushing up this mid lane now. Idol's on the other side of this bush. He's going to find him. He's going to land an auto attack, land a stun, lands a slice and dice with a quick lock at the Iron Solari. Comes out in a taunt from Maluna. He's going to cancel that for a little while. Dashes in with the slice and dice. Where's the Cult of Meat? Doesn't need it. He stuns onto Maluna, picks up 1 kill. Alex Itch comes in, picks up the kill onto Kraton. Moscow 5 are pushing home this advantage. Slow goes down from Heidel onto Alex Itch. That's enough to force him to back out. Now down towards the bottom lane to try and cancel that push. Does get a good chunk of those creeps. Alex taken so low with another spear. 46 HP. Quite enough to finish him off. Another step backwards and Extinct would have got that kill. Been a little bit unlucky with those today. Lucky the Iron Solari comes out from Curse. They're going to go for the push. Maluna leading the charge. Does get the slowdown onto Creeps. Going to get taunt under the tower onto Darien, but he has to get the ball out late. Genja gets a good amount of damage out across the entire fight using his ult. Picks up 1 kill onto Heidel. He's going to keep the chase going now. They're focusing onto Anguish. Genja going to keep that going with Darien and Diamond Prox. Diamond Prox does pick up that 1 kill. Stinks around one side with Kraton. Finish off Ghost Pepper. They pick that up, but Alex is going to come in and finish off Kraton. Extinct is now around here too. Diamond Prox going to flash over it, force a flash from Extinct to get away from that cleaver, or briefcase rather. Genja coming down the river. Diamond Prox coming in the next way. That cleaver's not going to land either. Genja's got so much movement speed here thanks to that passive. Extinct is in this bush. He's going to leap around. Doesn't even matter. Leaps away from Genja again, but there he is with the last couple of auto attacks. Will finish him off for a rampage. Tanking at the moment, and they will leave shortly after. And they are 1 kill away. And look at the vision here from Moscow 5. You can see all over this Baron pit and a little bit in the Curse jungle. Curse, on the other hand, can see the river. They have no idea where Moscow 5 are. Angus is recalling in the Baron pit, really regretting it as Darien comes in with Ghost Pepper and Genja in support. It's taken so low, forced the ult out from Heidel to try and get away from that. Darien now going to leap over the wall onto Heidel. Genja trying to get the extra slowdown. He's got that red buff, but he can't be enough. Darien pops his ult. Diamond Prox coming around here with him. They're going to keep chasing down onto Lulu. Lulu is trying to be a nuisance, but he just can't. He's not strong enough. Now we see Genja trying to find Anguish again. He's got that red buff slow, but he catches an axe, and we can see that chase going on. Lulu does fall. Lulu is the next focus. Now he's under the turret with that. His defensive ball curl. He's very squishy. Kraton is in a horrible place. Gets half health by 1 Signal Silence from Alex Itch. Finished off by the blink forward for the second half. Maluna is powerballing his way away from Darien. Damage. Ultimately, how's he going to be able to defend against Darien? He's not. Turret falls down. 5 turrets to 3. Moscow 5 now doubling. Curse's kills for more than doubling. And they are beat 3.5. 2.5. Baron will fall to Moscow 5. First Baron in this 4th game, and so does Alex have home guard boots, and Curse.eu has home guard boots. They really don't like sitting on that fountain for too long. Dragon is back up, Genji's got a lot of health left. They're going to switch onto Kraton, does a lot of damage to him. Darien coming in around one side. There's the ult coming out from Genji. Not the best placement, just goes across Maluno. Doesn't really care too much as he's got that Powerball tick in. Darien goes down very low, does actually fall to Maluno. Now we've got Angus coming in around one side. Diamond Prox is going to get slow by that. Maluno's Powerball in. He's going to try and get in range. The Ignite is ticking. There's an Empire from Gosu in the bush. He's going to get cancelled though. The Ezreal goes out, does catch Diamond and Gosu. Gosu will fall. Alex comes over the wall, finishes off. Maluno goes back into the Dragon Pit quickly. Angus pops his Ragnarok and keep the chase onto Genja. Genja will not walk away from this. Going to try and do what damage he can to Kraton. Not quite enough, and the red damage Prox not there either. Angus just about surviving Alex's burst thanks to Lulu's ult. Cleaver's going to finish off Kraton at max range. Heido is now the last remaining member of Curse, and he flashes into the Dragon Pit. Diamond Prox fails his flash trying to chase. Oh dear. Do you see Diamond Prox now coming around behind Heido? He has been pinged. He did take damage from those traps. Heido takes a lot of damage from him here. Dodging the spears out. Maluno's coming around as well. Moscow 5 aren't quite in support. Maluno is, but Maluno doesn't have much damage. He does taunt it to try and save Heido. There's the slow goes down. The lock down. Slow comes out. Shirelius goes down. Does use the knock up on himself to try and save his life. Now we've got Curse.eu in here with a slow. Extinct's been focused down by Darien. Do you see Heido still on the run? Does finally fall to Diamond Prox. Kraton's in a horrible position now. He's going to get burst down by Alex as soon as the cooldowns come back up. Alex doesn't have him just yet though. Diamond Prox in behind the turret, doesn't give anything. Kraton taking a lot of damage. Dash forward from Alex just in time. Angus now is going to get the focus of Alex's cooldowns instead though. Gosu picks up that kill. Moscow 5 onto this inhibitor side in the mid lane. Maluna comes out of the base with home guard boots flying into Alex Hitch, trying to do what damage he can, tanking all 5 members of Moscow 5, but as soon as that runs out, he drops. Good long range spear, however, from Extinct to finish off Alex Hitch, but that's not going to save his base. Alex was not the one doing the damage, it's Genja, Diamond Prox and Darien. They finish off inhibitor number 1 and immediately switch up to the Nexus turret. Moscow 5 can smell that 6,000 euro, they want that money. Doing a lot of damage down onto Kraton. Genja is life stealing it up and creeps again here as he takes a little bit of poke himself. Diamond doesn't even care that Extinct is attacking him, just shrugging it off and killing the creeps. Now there's another creep wave in here. Genja's focusing on Nexus turret number 1 in the top side of the map. Curse.eu taken very low by Extinct Spear. It's not quite enough to finish him off. They're going to focus on Diamond Prox. The Ignite is ticking. He has popped his ult for the move speed. Turret is still standing though. Genja has to be very careful. He's taking a lot of damage from Genja. Darien going to leap forward. Genja will fall. Extinct trying to leap away from this. Diamond Prox is going to hit that pressure up there and want to switch onto Kraton. He's doing good damage at the moment. He needs to get out there. Curse.eu still got a lot of health on him, considering how long he's been waiting here on nothing. Diamond Prox now very low. Another Ignite ticking onto him. Angus is back up. Maluna's back up. Diamond Prox will fall. Curse.eu will fall. Curse have defended just for now, but instead, Alex H gets found by Heidel's Ghost. Glitterlance comes over the wall. Alex, what are you doing in here? Dancing, because Genja's coming down. Heidel's going to pop that Lulu out to try and save himself. He's trying to blink his way in towards the bottom lane. Should get out just now if he takes the right route, but Darien's down here as well. Has got Extinct in support, so he's going to be 2v3. Ghost is coming down. Genja now finds Extinct with the help of Alex. Alex should be able to finish him off. He does with a quick snare. Heidel's still standing in this. Do you have flash, Heidel? You do. He flashes in towards that bottom lane, but Alex is still chasing. Slow's not going to hit anything because he's not quite there yet. Heidel's still in this bottom lane. He's hiding in that bush. Alex double blinks forward, gets in onto Heidel. Signal of silence. Finishes him off for another kill. And this all happening while Diamond Prox is chasing Kraton through the Curse.eu jungle. Lands another good long range cleaver. Going to make his way around the outside. Arcane Shift keeps Kraton safe for now. Maluna flying out of the base again with Home Guard, grabs straight into Diamond Prox, going to taunt him, going to drag him back in towards Kraton, but as soon as the power ball, the ball curl runs out, he's going to start taking a lot of damage. Angus in here now too. There is a healing debuff on Diamond Prox, but Angus gets burst so quick by Alex Itch. Despite meaning to be so tanky, he's not got that much magic to resist. Only 63. Home Guard again from Maluna, comes straight back out. Gets the taunt down onto Alex Itch, but the ult comes down from Curse.eu. You're not running away from this one. He does drop to Mundo and Genja. Genja doing so much damage, and this is inhibitor number 2 falling down for Curse. Moscow 5 having complete control of this base. So going down onto Angus, he's got his full health back. Ult coming out from Genja. Does take turret aggro for both because he's quite a bit of damage to Kraton in the process. Angus is going to get burst down, forces the Lulu out. Alex couldn't quite finish him off in that time. More slows going down from Curse.eu. Moscow 5 taking a lot of damage from these turrets, but turret number 1 will fall. Now the low health turret, both turrets are down. Moscow 5 are onto the Nexus turret. Wards have been spammed everywhere. They're trying to stay alive as long as they can. Darien wants to end this. Darien is onto the Nexus. The rest of Moscow 5 are backing away. He cannot get close enough to finish this off. Darien pops his ult, goes back in, tries to cull the Meek a little bit to get health, stuns down onto Extinct, but Curse have defended again. Moscow 5 are making their way out from this. That spear goes off in a weird-ass direction from Extinct. Ezreal is going to come down. He's going to catch Alex List on his retreat. He's still around here. He's going to heal himself up. Now he's going to try and fake Stink. Genja comes around. Idol here too. There's no ult here from Lulu, but the slow is. Stink leaps in onto Genja, bursts him down. Will he get out of this? He's alive though. He's got the healing debuff on him. Ghostly Pepper's over the side of the wall. Diamond Proxy's now fighting 1v3. Ghostly Pepper will drop. Extinct trying to fire that over the wall. Idol gets that extra kill. He's completely still chasing it down. They can still see him. Now they've lost vision. Gray turns around this extra side. Dodges another spear. Dodges another trap. Taunted out by Maluno, dragged into that trap which would have vision, but he leaps back in onto Kraton. The stun's going to go down, does have the second slice and dice, pops his ult, pops the Colour Meek, does get the kill onto Kraton before they finish him. It's a very important kill. Alex is leaping away from that slice and dice, does catch that trap, but doesn't catch the slow or the spear. Genja taking a lot of damage here. Cursor in a good position to try and catch Genja. Good flash in and taunt from Maluna. He's going to get knocked up on Genja as well thanks to the ult from Lulu. But Genja does a lot of damage. He's got a lot of life still in this too. He does flash over the wall trying to do what damage he can, but Heidel picks up the kill with an auto attack. Diamond Proxy is now trying to finish off Maluna and Heidel 1v2. Cannot quite land that X-Cleaver and he's on his way out of this. Ghostly Pepper is still here, but in the base, the Super Creeps. There's Super Creeps in the base, and the Super Creeps will end the game. They were having fun, toying in the jungle, but Super Creeps wanted their €6,000. 4-0, one best of 3 2-0, second best of 3 2-0. Coming from the lower bracket, they do take first place here at the Siege.